for the end of the main videos, here is a video about just notes that I have that you might find useful. Like, in the Forbidden City, I mentioned there were 2 skips. The one I showed you, the Selma frog leg skip, and then my favorite skip, which I have streamlined a lot since finding it. But Selma skip is just a lot faster. And I'm toying with the idea of
be careful. Break up.
Skipping a lot of fights so I don't need Selma's frog legs, because I can rely on this skip. We're going to move ducks over here into this spot. Ambush with Selma. Switch back to ducks. Fly up one. Abandon fight. And we're out of bounds. Just make sure when you're doing this, if you do this, even just to try it out, not to hit the regroup button. Because if you can't start a fight, then you're kind of fucked here. That's why we have Selma next to the enemies. So when you get about here, you'll switch back to Selma, ambush again, and then ducks up. And if I remember rightly, I did have a sort of new skip here. Not skip, but a way to streamline this, which was one of these 2 spots next to each other. It's the furthest one. When we cancel this, it should put us way at the top still. Yep. Which saves a lot of climbing that we would used to have had to have done. And now we just walk all the way out of bounds to the exit. So this is my favorite skip. It just looks the coolest. You actually get to do some out of bounds stuff, which despite many hours of testing out of bounds stuff, it's just not worth it in the long run in other places. This is the only one I've found viable so far. So I'm looking for a reason to use this. Because then you just drop off at the end of this zone. It's very simple. Not very simple, but it's pretty cool looking, you know? There, you're done. However, Selma skip is pretty much faster, like 20 to 40 seconds faster than it. So we're still trying to find things out for that. What else there is? In the metal fields, you can perform the fence skip a lot faster than what I did it, because that's like more of the safe thing to do. You get to pick up the EMP. But if you don't want to pick up the safety EMP,
over there,
then you can do this.
Someone is in trouble. Look. Holy shit.
This is still the first time we entered the metal fields, but I'm just going to show you guys because it works regardless. Okay. Time this right. Actually, I think I might want to get out of this. Police spots are kind of dickish on the placements. Walked a long way around here.
Stay in line. Keep moving.
Then from this little place back here, you can just ducks wing out of it. Now do duck skipping and you just walk over to the fence. But if you don't opt for picking up the key for whatever reason, you can also skip over there.
Looks like a place you get processed.
And if you have Selma's frog legs, which we don't have at this current point in the save I've got right now, then you can also jump over it. And if you come here, you can jump straight over it, all the way over there. Selma's frog's legs kind of negate a lot of the reasoning for Duck's wing skip, kind of. Sad. Oh yeah, the Grog Den. So other than the one artifact, the Grog Den also has a pretty interesting, like, short detour that we could do, and I've been thinking about incorporating it.
Does my
It's
smell
very
deceive
short.
me, or do I smell grog? luscious, nasty grog. Up ahead to the legendary grog den.
So, say you were coming here to pick up the artifact.
Magic grog. Or some shit like that.
You could just, you know, this is a save where we haven't got the artifact yet, so we can just walk up and grab it. This is one of the benefits of us having saved for every zone and having like a practice save file, by the way.
What is this?
Allows you to go back and specifically do shit if you are interested in speedrunning this game, or even if you just want to fuck about in this game. I would heavily suggest getting one. If I can find out how to share the save, I will always do it. But rather than fast traveling back to the cult lands, just come here. There's 5 broken weapon parts. There's another 10 up here, so that's 15. From a fairly short detour, honestly. But that's still not the important thing here. The weapon parts are kind of irrelevant.
Listen to me. Don't light those Molotovs near the grog. We'll all go kaboom.
Yeah, cool. Take.
Okay, so this would be the reason for coming to the Grog Den and staying here for a bit. The Elysium is a very nice weapon. It's, not that great in comparison to the, Did I get rid of the Rambino? Yes, I did on the save. It's not that great in comparison to the Rambino, honestly, but it's an option for a free weapon, or even a weapon you could get rid of. I don't think it, I could just check the Wikipedia page that I put all the fucking dismantle stuff on, but I don't think it dismantles for that much.
Someone told me they saw
27. But it's something, you know? Sometimes that can be all you need. In Prip's place, it honestly doesn't matter what you pick for the first round, as long as you choose Technophobe or the second. You want to really kill bots, Zapper, and Ranger. Important there for the extra weapon damage.
Have a swell time out there.
And despite what everybody seems to think in a casual run, there is literally zero reason to ever head to Iridia's store apart from one single grenade at the start. Iridia's store costs so fucking much, doesn't really give that great a thing until you hit like level 50, where you unlock, or 30, I don't know. But you have to be really far into the game, high level, to unlock the good stuff that would be worth it, and even then you need like fucking 700 scrap to make any use out of it. But then you can buy like a fully leveled up GJR.
later, Gator.
But this place is completely fucking useless. I think that's about it. I mean, so I mentioned this in the Sea Titans video, but if you wanted some protection, or if you wanted to go into an Iron Mutant game where you have less protection, so you can start wearing armor just in case something gets stray shot, or just in case you don't want to have to freaking chase down I don't know. In Iron Mutant, you can't get that special shotgun at the end. So this is a nice way onto the alternative, as well as the Elysium. If you're on an Iron Mutant, you should get the Elysium from the Grog Den. It's a very good weapon. But the first time you entered the Sea Titans, you would do this. You would come over here. So Rot Warren.
That underground clan from those stories. They used to live around here. We're getting close.
The
Look for
Rot
an
Warren is on our
entrance.
left. But we're
I
gonna
bet they
leave it
left
for
a
the
lot
time.
of goodies behind for dear old ducks.
Art. The Rot Warren has about 15 weapon parts you get pretty fucking easily. Meanwhile, Lair of the Horned Devil over here, which I'm just making up a bit of a faster route from the usual spot here on the spot, because usually you'd go back into the Rot Warren first. But that would take a few extra seconds, maybe like seconds. Doing this, you just rotate around here. Try not to fight anything. Fighting here is suicidal.
No one comes.
This box. Hey, you got a free Rambino to dismantle or
No
do
one
whatever you
dares
want with.
come here. Yeah, we strong. We got metal giants.
All the way around here. Get some of the best armor in the game, too.
Stay
But like I
calm.
said, armor is kind
We
of
need to take
worthless.
'em one or two at a time.
Damage doesn't increase on difficulties. It's only for the sake of safety. I routed this specific thing
You said
recently
the
because of my
generator would
very hard
blind this giant to life.
guide.
Did you lie to me?
So in a speedrun setting, I would just not
Don't
suggest going
lie,
for armor.
everyone. Only
But if you
truth.
really didn't want to, if you didn't feel comfortable being naked all the time,
You sound like you
wait for
want
this
to
hunter
die.
to go away.
Do you want to die?
No, you the chief grey one. You the hot tamale. I will get this middleman working again.
Be very careful, torch toggle
More
over here.
settlements
It's
all the way
crazy
to the
dangerous.
Ark.
But climb up here.
Nothing like a giant machine sleeping in a barn to make you lose all sense of reality.
Drop down and pick up zombie armor, which is some of the best armor in the game, really. And it's so easy, you can get it so early in the game. 3 armor, 4 health. I accidentally just started a fight, so that's irrelevant. But yeah, I can't think of anything else right now that is super relevant. If I can in the future, I'll make a separate video for it. But for now, that's it, guys. You guys got interested in the speedrun, and if you have, I hope this little collection of videos helps you fine-tune your skills.